My name is Johnny Rojas. I am an actor, and we are here to celebrate superheroes, the best kind, right? Best movies, best things to help you chase your dream. I have two films right now about to make their way through the festival circuit. So it's Wings and Shine Bright. So make sure you look out for those. We're hoping to get into South by Southwest so I can take it back home to Texas and show friends and family.
Well, I'm still the governor for the TV Academy. I won my Primetime Emmy for acting dead, though I was nominated for the Bay, so it's fun here. But really, it's not about me tonight, it's about this museum. I mean, really, this is Hollywood history, everybody. You really need to come down and see it. And tonight, it's superheroes. And really, how important is that with having just lost Stan Lee? So, this is a wonderful time for us, and we need to celebrate it. Bring your children, your grandchildren, and even your husband if he's never been here. It's an important venue to come and enjoy. Opening on Thanksgiving is Puppy Star Christmas 4, and I'm Mrs. Claus. It's going to be a lot of fun on Netflix.
My name is Kathy KOLLA. I'm here because I'm promoting my film, Plastic Daydream. I'm a writer, director, producer, actress. Sherry Belafonte is the star of our film, and she sings the closing credits song, which is amazing. It just premiered at the La Femme Film Festival, and I'm just really excited to be here. And I also have another film called Who is Billy Bones that's airing on Link TV. It's a punk rock documentary. So I'm just really excited to be promoting my films and to be here tonight.
My name is Joey LUTHMAN. I'm an actor. I've been in National Geographic's The Long Road Home miniseries, 8-part miniseries, all about the war in Iraq in 2004, specifically April 4th, 2004, a very tragic and important day in the war, and I play a soldier in that, and it's basically real time over 8 days, over 1 day, over 8 parts, essentially. I'm thrilled to be here, just to be around so many classic superheroes, men, women. It's super cool. I love being around all of it, and I'm excited to see what the museum has to offer, because they always have amazing things here.
I'm on a YouTube show called Manny. The YouTube channel called BRAT. It gets crazy amounts of views. My character name is Chris. He's always the troublemaker. He's always getting in trouble, and I really love doing the show.
So my name is Miles TAGTMEYER. I was recently nominated for Primetime Emmy this year for Outstanding Actor in a short-form comedy or drama series for Broken, and it was actually a series that I executive produced, my first time ever doing that, and we got 2 Emmy nominations out of it. So I just met my producing team today, and so we are in the works to create some more content. Broken is done. It was a one-off series. It was 6 episodes on our own website, brokentheseries.com, also on Vimeo, but it served its purpose. The story has been told. It deals with the stigma surrounding mental illness, specifically schizophrenia, and we achieved our mission with Broken, and so now we're moving on to more things.
I'm had my 36th anniversary on Young and the Restless, and I'm in a film that should be out soon called The Book of Leia with Armand Assante, and Charlie Mathew directed, so I'm excited, and Jimmy Van Patten played my husband. So it was great. The whole thing was really great. And I was just in a film called Death Love, that's out now, and The Charnel House. And they're both in the horror genre, so you can find those out now. I know if you go on iTunes, they're there, and Netflix and all that, they're there, so that's good. I have my tea for Marcia Dimes coming up December 2nd, and Christian LeBlanc from my show will be going with me, and Brighton James from my show, and Beth Maitland is coming as well, so it's going to be really good.
My latest film is just got released on Amazon and iTunes. It's called Smothered by Mothers, and I play a lawyer, sort of a Gloria Allred type lawyer, and it's a romantic comedy with myself, Heather Matarazzo, Burt Young, Jim O'Hare, yes, and a bunch of other wonderful actors, and we shot it on location in Florida. So it was awesome. I love Florida. For you, Florida. Yeah. And then I have another project in post, which is what is it? It's not silent. It's a movie. It's a suspense thriller, action suspense thriller with no dialogue. and I have the lead in that.
I'm an actor and I'm a film producer here in Los Angeles. I pretty much I act in comedies and then I make horror and thriller films. I have a film out right now. It's available for purchase on iTunes and Amazon and pretty much everywhere you can. Oh, and it's out on DVD as of today. So and it's called Sick for Toys, and it's a holiday thriller, horror film, thriller, a little bit of both, and it's a very creepy film. So please check it out.
So The Haves and Has-Nots is a Tyler Perry show, which is on the OWN network, and it's a lot of drama. And you know, I can't talk too much about my character because it's coming out in an upcoming season. But I'm a recurring character on that, so you'll have to check it out.
And what other projects do you have going on?
I have a film called Antidote, which is coming out, and that's kind of an adventure with Randy Couture and Rafael de la Fuente and some really great actors like that. We filmed that in Mexico, and that's coming out later this year, so I'm really excited about that. And I also was just on Unsolved, which is the USA Network's Tupac Biggie True Crime series.
Superheroes. There's lots of superheroes, and I might even see some tonight. That might be good.
My favorite superhero, Captain America, hands down. Great guy. I feel like I'm very much Captain America, born in the wrong era. You know, not too fond of social media and everything, but it's necessary. It's very necessary. So.
My favorite superhero would have to be Spider-Man. But before you say anything, I know it's stereotypical, but Spider-Man has absolutely changed my childhood. He web swings throughout the city of New York City. He just stops bad guys. He's just such a role model by himself.
Captain America, hands down. He was my first action figure that I had growing up from Marvel Legends, that series, and I still have him. And I have him with me too, and I will never get rid of that action figure.
It's a tough call. I was a huge fan growing up of the Bionic Woman, Lindsay Wagner, and also Lynda Carter in Wonder Woman. These women were all powerful and knew how to take care of business. So I'm really excited to see the exhibit and hopefully meet either or both. That would be a childhood dream come true.
Batman, definitely Batman. But Michael Keaton, Tim Burton Batman. I love it. Especially Batman Returns. I know that that's like not the fan favorite, but God, I love that movie. Danny DeVito, Michelle Pfeiffer, and I mean, how can you miss?
Well, you know, Wonder Woman. Somebody just asked me that, and I think she's just so inspiring, and it's hard to beat. I think that especially the new films are really kind of a new iteration of her character, and it's just something that I think women can look up to.
You can find me on Instagram at Johnny RIOJAS, JONNYRIOJAS.
I'm on all social media under Kathy KOLLA, which is KATHY, and then KOLLA is KOLLA.
At JOEYLUTHMAN, at Joey Luthman. It's me.
You can find me on social media at BRYSON, BRYSON, 2_ Robinson, ROBINSON. That's my Instagram. Go follow me. I'm trying to hit 30K, so that's pretty cool.
So I am on all platforms at Miles Tagtmeyer. It's MILES TAGTMEYER.
If you go to www.katelinder.com, you can check off. You can just access my Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. It's all right there.
On Twitter at Alice Amter, ALICEAMTER, and also on Facebook at Alice Amter. Instagram coming soon, folks, I promise.
I'm on Instagram at @TheJohnPaul. That's JON, no H. My parents beat the H out of me.
Well, you can find me at Celeste Thorson. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and I always like to hear from my fans and followers about their favorite nonprofit organizations, because I always discover new organizations that are doing incredible work that I never would have known about had it not been for the great people that share them with me.
PATRIKA DARBO or DARBO PATRIKA. PATRIKA DARBO is my Twitter. DARBO PATRIKA is my Instagram. Come on down to the museum.
My name is Nathan Arenas, Arenas, in case you want to look me up. I was on Bunked. I played Jorge on Disney Channel. My favorite superhero here is the Batman, and of course, favorite villain has to be the Joker, which I see over there somewhere. I'm starstruck. I mean, I saw Catwoman here, and she is amazing. She's super nice. I see all these memorabilia here, and I'm like really free. I'm amazed. I'm amazed in how much of a good shape they're all in. It's incredible. On social media, I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube under @TheNathanArenas, Arenas.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us this evening. We have had so many, much more important issues that we have all had to deal with the fires, with the difficulties of friends and families and loved ones. Thank you all for taking the time to join us this evening. It means so much to all of us here at the Hollywood Museum. So this evening is a very special evening, very, very special. It's been, this exhibit has been in the making for quite some time. And what I'm going to tell you is it's the first time that these superheroes have come together to fight evil. And we are thrilled that they are here this evening at the Hollywood Museum. And I know you're all wondering who and what they are, but you have an idea. But this covering is making you wait in suspense. So before I do that, let me just tell you we are thrilled this evening to have with us our council member Mitch O'Farrell from Hollywood, Burt Ward, Robin in Batman TV show, and his beautiful wife Tracy. Salkin, the producer of the Superman movies, and his lovely wife, who is a realtor, which I just love. That was my previous life. Latin teaching school. And of course, we have the lovely Lindsay Wagner from Bionic Buzz. Now I'm going to share with you something that probably many of you knew, but I want to tell you again. Lindsay is one of the dearest friends of Lynda Carter, and she has agreed to come this evening and speak about Lynda, and she is going to also make a very special presentation on her own behalf for her show, Bionic Woman. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road, and I say let's unveil this exhibit. So let's unveil it.
Go back a little. Hey guys, you guys got to go back a little bit. A little bit. It's a big display. You're going to be in the shots.
What I'd love to share with you all is we had a lot of fun creating this exhibit. Lifelike likenesses of our superheroes with their famous costumes and their looks.
Yeah, you know, it looks exactly alike.
I want to thank Danielle Dadigan, and I want to thank Steve Nicolomo and the entire team here at the Hollywood Museum for providing this incredible amenity, not just for Los Angeles, but for the whole world to see. Where else can you get this kind of exhibit that is so evocative of what we enjoy so much, the history, the 20th century superhero legends exhibit
you good?
at the Hollywood Museum, a one of a kind. So I'm so glad that this is getting the kind of attention it deserves. And how wonderful is it that we're surrounded by these legends around us. I know Lee Merriweather is here, and how about we hear for Lee Merriweather? And Burt Ward and Lindsay Wagner and all these great stars and great celebrities. That's what is so special about Los Angeles. And I just, and I understand that Margaret O'Brien just entered the room as well. Margaret O'Brien, she's right over here.
Yes.
So, you know, Danielle Dadigan really brings this together for us. What a wonderful service that is, that we can enjoy Hollywood history and culture. So how about a big round of applause for Danielle Dadigan. And I just have a little token of our appreciation, I'd like to present to Danelle and my office had something made very special for this exhibit, and it actually has the image of Stan Lee, who just passed away yesterday. So it's timely that, you know, maybe we can evoke the spirit of Stan Lee for all of his great creativity and how he put a stamp on the world of superheroes and how he modernized the world, that world for us. So I'd like to present this specialized certificate, one-of-a-kind certificate made just for this occasion today with these images on it to Danelle Dadigan. So thank you so much and congratulations, Danelle.
Getting ready Danelle? I'm good. Right here for Bill. Just level that up. Just level that up. There you go. Right here. Good. Thank you. Mitch, one more time, Mitch. Right here for Getty. Danelle.
It's really an honor for me to be here tonight, and Donnell has done a fantastic job. I mean, these are great recreations, all of them, and I'm happy to be a part of that. And I hope all of you are appreciative of all of us who work so hard to bring superheroes to life, from the comic books. And, I did want to say one thing about Stan Lee. Out on the appearance circuit where people come up to get autographs and stuff like that, I had a chance over a number of appearances in various cities throughout the U.S. and Canada to see and meet Stan. He was an amazing man. He had a wonderful sense about him, and about what he did that was so great is that he made what you would think are impenetrable superheroes, he made them vulnerable. In other words, they might not be vulnerable to getting killed, but they had their own problems, and it was the thing that made them very human and made us all love them more. And when I was out with Stan, I'll tell you, he was a very athletic guy. If you try, of course, he grew up in New York, but I'll tell you something. He starts walking, you almost have to run to keep up with the man. But as he, I remember flying on a flight with him back from one of the appearances, and one of his assistants was telling me that he was going round and round with Stan over an issue. That Stan at that time was 94, but he insisted that he was 104. And they were saying, no, Stan, no, you're not 104, you're 94. But what a delightful man, and what has he done for entertainment for all of us? Oh my God, it's fantastic. So I just want to welcome all of you tonight and thank Donnell for all the wonderful stuff that she does for everybody in every walk of life. We all treasure our museum of famous characters. So I wish you all a very happy, wonderful weekend and week, and be kind to each other, and we'll all have a better life. Thank you.
I was just saying, I love Lynda's face on that determination, on her attitude there is, you know, that's something that is very Lynda. And unfortunately she can't be here tonight, so I can't wait to hear what she has to say about the exhibit when she sees it. We've known each other since before the Bionic Woman, which of course then after that came the Wonder Woman, and subsequently a lot of empowered women shows. And it's been quite a journey. You know, Lynda and I saw each other. There was a big gap in our being able to see each other. She moved to Washington, D.C. Is there still many years. And when we saw each other again, it was very interesting. It was such a closeness that we felt, even though we hadn't seen each other in so long. And as we talked about it, we just came to the understanding that we were on the cutting edge of something. It was a time when it was very tough. It wasn't that easy being the first women breaking through. Being the first women, something that was so important to me was that the Bionic Woman, Jamie Summers, not be solving crimes, being in all of this kind of high, intense, and sometimes violent circumstances, and end up being a man in a skirt. I did not want her to be solving problems just simply by this newfound brawn that she had, because I felt that most of the time, even for men in the traditional formulas, men won because the good guy happened to be stronger. And what does that say about the person? I wanted her power to represent internal power, to be metaphoric, if you will. And so the way she solved things, I wanted them to write about. And Kenny Johnson, our producer, writer, and a lot of the times wrote a lot of it, he just started embracing that idea. And when we worked together to get things going, to where we were showing that physical power and sensitivity of the heart can go together. And that was, though I was a woman playing it, years later when my audience grew up, which a lot of you tonight here are, when you grew up, a lot of the men started telling me, it was interesting, the women started telling me in their 20s and 30s, oh thank you, you gave me such strength, and I realized I could stand up for myself and blah, blah, blah. And then in the 40s, the men started telling me the same thing. They started saying, thank you for showing me that strength and sensitivity can live in the same person. And that was so moving to me because I never really thought about, I mean, I was hoping we were affecting little boys in a nice way, but I never thought that they would do that. But it's true, I mean, that's us, human beings. We have both masculine and feminine. And to put them together in the most beautiful way was what we were trying to do and say it both exists. And of course it was right at the beginning of the women's movement, which to me is not just about women. It's about bringing up the feminine qualities, the sensitivity of our humanness, in men and women. And so, my dream is that people who write, because I don't feel that makes it into all the superhero concepts and movies and shows. I don't feel it's always there. I feel like it's exciting. We've got a lot of technology today, and it's just mesmerizing. The good guy does win all the time, but I would love to see more superheroes dig down deep into their personal challenges and win and show them how we do that, which is what we tried to do a lot in the shows. And when they did Wonder Woman, they started dealing with some of that stuff as well. Anyway, I'm just honored to be here tonight and be a part of this, and I'm so honored to have been a part of that whole awakening for humanity. And now I want to present something that is unique, I guess.
So don't go away. We have actually a very special presentation this evening, and I am thrilled that Miss Wagner could join us tonight. Without giving everything away, Miss Wagner's character, the Bionic Woman, will be the next addition to the 20th Century Superhero Legends. And we are working it now as we speak. We are so thrilled because you said it tonight. It's about breaking past the stereotypes and the conceptions that we had in the 60s and early 70s of who we are and what we could be. And you gave all of us young women hope that we could do what we wanted to if we just put our mind to it. So I thank you, and on this note, please make a very big round of applause. Lindsay, why don't you tell us what you brought us this evening?
It's just kind of surprises me, but as well, so this that this is something that at the moment, and I hope there are many more of these, but right now, up to, for what, for how many years been? 40 something years, is still the only superpower person who's gotten an Emmy or even an Oscar at this point. So I'm really thrilled to be loaning it to the museum for the new exhibit. Totally blown away when that happened. Just to be nominated, I know everybody says that, but for real. I mean, I was in there with all of these serious drama shows, right? And the Bionic Woman, and it's like, oh, just to be in that collection at the Emmys was amazing. So when I won, I didn't know what I was going to say. I didn't think I'd win, but let me pull my notes out, right? And I really didn't have any notes because I truly didn't think that the action show was going to win. But it did, and I was just thrilled anyway. So I just want to say I'm happy to loan it to you.
We are thrilled here at the Hollywood Museum, and I actually asked our council member to come up on stage because he's a superhero too, to put all of Hollywood together, to move it in the direction we're moving. You are moving mountains, you are moving everything here in Hollywood, and we are thrilled to have our council member, Mitch O'Farrell. You heard him speak momentarily. And Mitch is bionic too.